Okay, so I've been feeling like vlogging, and because I really think my time is done. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I felt like vlogging because I'm gonna be vlogging pretty much at least on a consistent basis now. Um, I thought, should I vlog when I feel like it or should I vlog on a scheduled schedule? So, because sometimes there are certain things that I do where the schedule works and where it's better just do it while I feel like it, because later on I'm just going to get too busy and I'll forget about it completely. So, what is there? Well, basically, what was I going to talk about now? So, I'm not done cleaning up yet. You also see my blanket hanging back there. So that's why I didn't really want to vlog until I was done cleaning up. What was there? I don't know, like, oh, I had an accomplishment. There is a magnet world that hangs. It's like a world, it's like a globe, and it has a magnet. And it's very hard to get this magnet to hang on the world, like to make the world orbit. And I finally got it yesterday. I was so proud. That was amazing. And I want to show you guys. So, just put on my slipper. And, yeah. So, how many more days till my birthday? I was just. This is gonna be. Okay, so this is the globe. What is it? It's hard. That's it. Right now it's not floating, but I'm going to get it to float, and I'll show you guys how I do that. Okay, so don't mind the mess. This has got to go dug, so that's going out. So I have that in front of the door, so I don't forget to give it to him. Finding another home for these pictures, designs, medieval times, 19s. He's been there for his birthday. Take a picture so that later on when I don't do anything for his birthday, he remembers. So, yeah. So I'm gonna get this to float in a minute. Oh. Oh. There we go. You can see. You can see that is floating now, and it should start spinning. And yay, now I know how to do it. Before only Divine knew how to do it, but now I know how to make the world spin. Oh, there, turn this down. It's so loud. Okay, there we go. And this morning was not a good morning. Because I sleep in a lot. Like, I sleep in at night. I used to get up at about 2 o'clock and do all my cleaning then. But anyway, so I was up last night, about 12, 1 o'clock, doing my cleaning. And then I think I gave up at about, I didn't even check the time. It might have been, you know what? It might have either I went to bed at around 12 or 1 o'clock. And I wasn't tired, but I just was lying down to get some more, you know, when you're cleaning and you need to get more perspective on where you're going to put things, kind of just stand back for a minute. So I was having a stand back moment, and I let myself get too comfortable as usual in my bed, and I just kind of tossed and turned all night because the lights were on. I was ready to clean, but here I was in bed, contemplating where I'm going to put things. You know, hopefully via this video, after this video, I will never contemplate where I'm going to put things. I'll just keep moving. I used to work night shift for years, so I should just push past the tiredness and just keep working, you know? Because, anyway, so then I didn't really get up at the time I'm supposed to in the morning, which is 4:25. Why do I get up at that time? Well, I'll show you the schedule. Well, I'll read you the schedule because you probably won't be able to read it because my writing is a little bit wonky. Okay, so there's a schedule up there, and it says, first I have the reasons why. I must have been reading some sort of motivational book. Reasons why, so I can know that I use my, okay, I'm not going to use my resources to the fullest, so that my son will be proud of me, so I can be God's favorite. Oh, I really want to be his favorite, eh? So I can experience thorough pleasure without guilt. Not to be, I use the word brutal to divine, but I'm not, like, I'm just trying to, not to be, you know, angry at divine or mad at divine. And, oh, do not be upset at divine, okay? And do not have thinking parties. Ah, that's what I was doing last night. Ah, what else is on here? Things the devil uses to keep these things you, what? To keep, the devil uses to keep things away from me, I guess. So, not doing things when I can. When you have the opportunity, do it. Sleeping after I already slept. Not looking at the time. Watch for being... What? Watch... Oh, having an idle mind. Oh, great. That was not what I was trying to do. I don't want to know about Pringles. Okay. Having pity parties when I'm alone. Not exercising regularly. Still don't do that. sad when I'm coming home. Yeah, I do feel a sadness when I'm coming home. When my time is bad. When I have to leave baking. When I have to leave baking? Why would I be sad when I have to leave my baking? Oh, I'm sad when I have to leave sometimes. Oh, because I have so much anxiety. Like, did I bring this? Did I bring that? So it can be a hectic moment. I don't know. Sad. Oh, it says when I have to leave is a time when things end up going wrong. When I'm baking, my time ends up going wrong. Okay. When I'm leaving the house, yes. When I'm with others, yes, my time goes wrong. And when I'm zeroing in on a task. Okay, things that turn a day from sunny to shady. Not knowing when special events are. Not cleaning. Not praying often. Not reading 4 chapters a day from the Bible. Not zeroing in on my academic career. Not telling Divine he is smart. Not completing writing tasks. I had a lot of essays and stuff to do. After not doing these things, what is success to me? Knowing how to write properly upon demand at any given time, having money, being comforting to my son, being there to support people at the important events of their life, having a clean home, having a good marriage and a loving husband. Here I don't have it. 7:30 to so. Oh, and then my schedule is kind of flowing on this. There's so much on this one paper. It's kind of all together. So my schedule is 5 a.m. planning, writing tasks and planning. No, that must be 4:30 because then after I have 5:30 I go back to bed. Baking. By events. Okay, so then 6:30 I guess I wake up Divine. He prepares himself. This is when I was in school, so sleep was so important. Bible study at, I don't know what time that is. Practice writing. Getting ready to leave the house. When we get home. Oh, so when I'm out during the day, I'm supposed to have read my Bible at 11 each day. Oh, because I was trying to really incorporate faith into my everyday. 12 o'clock, academic focus. 1, get home, clean floors, bake, cook, and pray. 2, pray over dinner to have the energy to wash dishes and do homework. So, oh yeah, because sometimes, at 3, I have to think about picking up Divine. So at 2, I pray. Okay, so I pray that I'm going to have energy to do what I need to do when I come home. So that was my old schedule, actually. My new schedule, and I know I look like crap right now, but that's how it is. Sometimes you look good, sometimes you are really too dressed down. I'm not usually dressed down like this during the middle of the day. Oh, there goes my battery running low. But you know how it is when you're trying to get something done and you just want to focus and take 2 hours out to get yourself together, because that is how long it basically takes me. Then everything that you wanted to do goes to the crapper. Okay, so that looks like it's plugged in already, which which is my computer that I'm talking about. You guys can't see me. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in and see. Is it starting to? Nope, it's not plugged in. Oh, what? Oh, the lamp is plugged in. Sorry, all this to get to my current schedule. What I was reading before was my old schedule, and that really worked with my school schedule. But since I'm not at school anymore, I have to get a different schedule. Sorry. Okay, we're in business now. Okay, so my new schedule is a good question. Okay. Research destination. Graduation. Okay, it's in here. It's in my furry book. I'm just looking at it. So, have my nails done, take care to go to Montreal, to be engaged, getting married in 3 days. Oh, to have finished pump successfully. Now, this was my goals at the beginning of the summer. To have divine speaking French, to have divine flowing with German, to be in driver's lessons, to be in a good church, for divine to have my have my daycare steady and growing, a useful chairperson, be getting married to a man I'm absolutely in love with, looking for a house, being involved with Lit for Life, have to read the Bible again. Okay, so my schedule's gotta be around here somewhere. This is how organized I am. This is why I'll be scared to be a wife. Okay, so wake up 4:25. I have 5 minutes to do that. Do Old English from 4:30. A Bible study, mini Bible study at 5 o'clock. German at 6 o'clock. Math at 3:30. Breakfast at 7. It's 10 minutes to do that. Then I have the rest of my day, which is, because Divine's going to go to school, so appointments, other cooking, washing, inventing, planning, contacts, all the things that we have to do. Like Divine has to get to school. Maybe I would have, if I'm running a daycare here, then I will have to do that, whatever. So from 7, 10, and on, it's fair game. So then I get back home, or everything's done. So next day prep happens at 2 o'clock. Praise the Lord time is at 3 o'clock. And look at my finance time is at 4 o'clock to 4:30. 4:30 I have math and dinner prep. So at 4:30 there's some different things happening, which is a lot of things. Okay, math happens, which will probably be for Divine. Math, dinner preparation, craft chart. So I look on whatever craft needs to be done, and Bible study. Oh, that's 4:30. Why chores happen? I guess after dinner. And then we eat dinner and we Bible study. And then after Bible study we bathe and then we go to bed. So that is the new schedule. I made this schedule probably in May. I think I've woken up at 4:30 a couple times wondering what it is I have to do, but I have no clue, so I end up going back to bed. because I'm not looking on no list. But hopefully I can report that tomorrow is the better day and I didn't do that. Yeah, so that is the, who cares, you know, who really cares? But that is my schedule. That was the schedule that I put on here. And it would be nice if I could live that out, you know. Divine math skills would be really high. I would be reading the Bible, would be really filled with the Holy Spirit. Divine would be speaking German. My Old English, I'm always practicing my Old English. I never stop. I really love Old English. My finances would be better because I'd be looking at them all the time. And, you know, I'd have my appointment and everything together. A lot of things that I've missed, I wouldn't have missed because I would have been doing my planning and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So anyways, that's that. Divine is at school right now, just in case you were wondering. So I'm just gonna get back cleaning, I guess. You know, goals for now, I better just not say, because you know how many times, oh, so I had a man friend, all you kids who are out there, probably my son will listen to this and get upset, but I'm a very honest person. I kind of just lay it out because sometimes good things happen from doing that. Oh, I think I'm hungry. My body is kind of shaking a little. Yeah, gotta be hungry. So I'm gonna go eat soon. But I broke up with him because we were just talking as friends. Did I knew him very well? His name is going to be confidential at the moment. But he doesn't get me. And that seems to be the complaint with most guys for me, is they don't get me. Well, is that? No. I'll just say recently. There was somebody that I was talking to before that, and they're just like, oh, you are Zimbardo. I have a book here by Zimbardo, Psychology in Life, Brief 8 edition, Rutch and Zimbardo. Yeah, that's a good book to read. Anyways, so yes. If anybody has any ideas why I seriously cannot even get a boyfriend, just like as a friend, just get a friend, message below, because I really need to know. This show has got to get moving. My birthday is in, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. And I was thinking of saying I'm a lonely person, but that's not completely true. I am, and it's not true that I am having a whole bunch, and when if I don't say I'm a lonely person, then I'll be saying that I have a whole bunch of men that y'all don't know about, but that's not it. I don't have a single man in my life. Not a single man at all, but I have my friends, and I have my son, obviously, and my cat, and you know, well, I have you know, my neighbors and my life is pretty full with things to do and things to think about, and I don't really think of being lonely except for what is humanly possible. You know, when you go into bed, when things are quiet, when you have nobody to talk to that you can find. Of course, you think about being lonely at those times, but right now there's just so much going on in my life right now that is kind of negative, that I'm kind of happy to have space, because that's the one thing I would be asking for probably if I had somebody in my life right now, because I feel negative sometimes. I feel like I'm raging at the back of my head. Like, I feel like I'm raging. I'm not raging outwardly, but it's just like, oh, I'm so frustrated. If there was somebody in my face right now while I feel this frustrated, I don't know what would happen. Sometimes it might be explosive. Like, this is a bad time in my life to ask for a boyfriend or have a boyfriend or have too many friends, because things are kind of upside down, you know, from what I thought they would be. A lot of things need fixing, and there is much to be done. And it's so much work, and I don't feel like doing it. I'm not in the mood to do it, so it complicates things more. But I have to, because that's just the way that I do things. Like, everybody just wants me to go on disability, and I keep on saying no to those things. Why? Because that's not who I am. Like, would I be able to benefit? Would I need it? Yeah, I probably would be able to benefit from it. I got arthritis, I got all of these other problems, and blah blah blah. I have an operation coming up. I don't know, maybe I'll have to go on disability, but that's not who I am really, and I don't want to get stuck in these type of things, because I feel like I'm stuck already, you know. And I see a lot of people on disability, and I don't feel like it has a positive effect on them. I feel like they become beggars and people who just really don't want to work, and they become greedy people, and they become, what is the word I'm looking for? But they just don't become people that the kind of person that I want to be. So I'm going on 28 minutes here, and it hasn't been me talking the entire time, thank goodness. And I probably need to get something to eat ASAP. I'm going to do the dishes. I'm going to do my floor, do the counters. I have all the mopping to do still. And I think I will be done soon. And then I need to organize how Divine is going to be studying. We need to get up tomorrow on schedule. We need to do the schedule. Divine needs to be studying. I gotta fill out all of his papers, and yeah, just get the oil running here in this machine. So what I'm going to do, oh, so Kitty, because at first when I first moved in, his litter box was in the closet. So anyways, he kept on peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing and peeing in the closet no matter what. I put his litter box is no longer there, but he just wouldn't stop peeing in there. And then he wouldn't stop peeing on my mat, and it had this horrible smell. So anyways, last night I took out the mat. I had to pull up there's a track on the ground for the closet to open and shut. It was totally rusted and dismantled by his pee. I pulled that up with the hammer and just got rid of all of that, which is perfect timing because Pastor's gonna have his event here, and I know they're gonna be wanting to come in and out of my house to use the bathroom and to get water and to do all of their stuff. And you know, Pastor does a lot of missionary work, but I wish that there was more pastoral work going on, because like I need to go to church on Wednesday and he's not there on Wednesday preaching. You know, I need to have something kind of stable for Divine, and I don't really get that right now. So I'm used to going to church more than once a week. So now I feel like, you know, the Sunday morning glory crowd, you know. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but if I'm not working, I should be at least be in church. So anyways, that's that. Next thing, I think I'll show a lot of pictures, family friendly pictures, and I'm trying to get rid of fruit flies. So if anybody has any great ideas with that, leave a comment below. Bye.